Well, it happened again. I was just, one day, I just exported episode 38. I was just chilling, and then all of a sudden, he begs the quote, are the words, call the ambulance. And I'm thinking, well, Mom's already gone. We've already showed that one. And he is now going. Now what does this mean? This means I'm going to be at home by myself. And what was I supposed to do? I had work in the morning. Well, I did have my brother come, he was going to come and get me. But still, it's a lot to take in. But, I had to figure it out. I didn't have my license yet, so I couldn't just drive somewhere. So, I'm honestly still figuring it out while I'm recording this, but, I'm starting to get some ideas. It might help me at least. I don't know how much, but we'll see. But, it happened again. Everyone left. It was like episode 20. And, just everyone was gone. And I guess it's going with that intro so I can see what happens. Hey guys, this is me before college. Look at this shit.
Yeah. Almost at the pretty thing to perform. Yeah. Almost get the refrigerator. Then I'll check it when I get back.
It's really clean. In fact, so clean. Yes. Go back to their little home, like how ancient people used to live, because I guess they're ancient. I guess that's good. Well, now we're about to be in an episode 20 situation. An episode 39, and I'm still exporting 38. I just started it today. Here's my iPhone. I've got to re-export up day 22, so I'll probably do that here in just a minute. But let me go on and get Jordan on the phone. I ain't gonna show any numbers. If there's numbers, I gotta blurt it out.
Hello?
Hey, I see you're passing by. You might want to come in here for a second.
What?
Dad's going to the hospital now.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay. I just caught him right as he was passing by. I just saw it show up on Life 360 that he was passing by here. I just said that in the nick of time. I was like, just trying to think fast. I was like, wait, it says he just passed by here. So I better catch him before he leaves. I'll catch him right here. But since he's coming, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll update you guys. I'll probably talk to you guys once everything clears out. I can talk to you guys in the house. I'll be the only one there, so unless Jordan stays a little bit, but he ain't gonna care, so I could still do it. I do it all the time when we're in the truck or swimming or something, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Well, there was actually 3 movies. The third one, though, wasn't the same as the first 2. It was much different the last time it happened, and it's much different now than the time it happened now. There's Thunder Piranha. You don't know the last time. But, I present to you Home Alone V2. Yes, there's nobody in the house. Just like that time. Not a soul. Look at this room. Where I used to sleep. Nope, not anymore. Filled up with all this stuff. Let's get an overall backup view. Look at that. Here's the living room. TV. Pictures on the wall from episode 32. Patch is just going ballistic because she wants food. I'll get her food in a minute. Bathroom, don't look the greatest in the bathroom. Everything in all its glory. Hold on. And then you go back here. Well, what do you got? My room now. Used to be the bed. Everything. So 38 is exporting. Yes, this is episode 39. Back bedroom, nobody slept in. Well, this flash is dirty again. Almost like it was before we canceled 23. In this household, with all this food we got yesterday, I can eat no food. No food. Pop me a cold one and didn't talk to you guys. But I'll be right back. This cat's gonna kill me if I don't get it food. Well, first off, you get the episode 19 vibes. Actually 20. But when you guys up against the cup. Alright. I know it's a weird view. Really weird, honestly. I kind of don't like it. If I do any lower, though, it's gonna be my face, or it's gonna be the ground. Well, I'm uploading day 22 now. Better if I just showed you. So I literally just spent the next few minutes trying to adjust myself, get the phone adjusted so I could get it set up. I kind of wanted to do this instead of a screen record. I could do a screen record, but yeah. You can see my iPhone. That beautiful profile picture. But now it's time to upload. Dang, never mind all that. I do watch Sambucha, but I don't watch that brain rot shit. Well, I watch his videos, which probably has the brain rot shit, but I don't watch. This one's a little bit shorter.
Alright, welcome back to day 22. I don't think I watched
There's no copyright because it's all epidemic, so, but it is a little loud. There's no copyright though, it's all epidemic, so.
Something, I don't know. But I'm not quite sure yet. It's too early to got food cooking, so. But,
That's what's this morning.
Well,
This morning. This is J. Oh, if I can click it. 22. What am I gonna call it? I can't mention the hospital because this was ended before. So, what should I call it? Chilling at home. I don't think I'll use that crap, that phrase, catchphrase. I think actually I did use it in one episode of Thunderworld. It was called Chilling and Playing the Craft, but that was like episode 3 of Thunderworld. That's not life. That's not the shorts, and that's not life upgrades. Usually life upgrades gets a whole nother thing. But life upgrades. Like I told you, episode 38 is exporting, so it'll be back pretty soon. But you can also check out Project 17. Stupid autocorrect. Don't we all just gotta love it, don't we? The name was on purpose. Autocorrect. Change it to there he is up running. Sorry guys. Oh, I just hate that. Excuse me. Take a drink of a carbonated drink and it goes down the wrong way. Makes you burp and cough at the same time. I've been watching this dude recently. What's his name? No, not that dude. That's just a random short. Now where is he? Dude that talks about school stuff. And you're like, school? That's boring. Not like school subjects, like stuff he did in school. This dude.
Happened like, you know what? I say, Watson, do you notice a smidgen of the
Tyler
on that little
Vitelli.
chap's face? Arrest him. This confession would have been so much.
He does a lot of school confessions. But they're like really interesting, like, you know, doing like really stupid stuff. But also not sponsored. That's my own channel. I guess I didn't get sponsored myself.
it's time to get in the door.
But
I gotta run.
the Tunica Experience is out. It's part 6 of Project 17. And you know the whole lore thing that I mentioned in part like 4, and I don't think I did it too much in part 5, but in part 6 it really starts to ramp up. I mean, really, because like I mentioned at the end of episode 37 of Life Upgrade, oh, there it goes, uploaded to your channel. That is the short. That would be the short. Yes, the short. Can someone please tell me why it's like that? Please, somebody leave a comment. Why is it like that? Like, why did it skip one? Like, you have this perfect row of shorts, and then just why? Just why? Like, why are there 2 blank spaces? Like, day 21 should be where that first blank space is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and be straight up honest with you. Yeah, it got worse. Here it is. Yeah, now that one is got no. Now it's just a random space. What the heck? Is that a glitch or something? Excuse me. Is that like some kind of glitch? Here it is. I don't know if anybody knew this, but you can clear the screen. Does it not work?
Are you doing life upgrades?
it not work on any shorts? Let me just go to shorts. Just random short about The Simpsons. Maybe it doesn't work because I'm connected to the TV. I don't know. But usually that button works. You can clear the screen. But day 22 is out. Project 17 Part 6 is out. And pretty soon Life Upgrades episode 38 will be out. Once it gets done exporting and uploading it. I'll probably private it first. That's what I usually do to make sure there's no big copyright claims. Somebody, I didn't used to, it's more recently, but somebody pointed out, well, if you make it private, then you won't get a strike if it was a strike. Excuse me. You won't get a copyright strike if it had anything in there that would cause one. If it's privated, it'll tell you that you have a material that could cause a strike, but it won't give you one because it's not public. So you just you gotta. I don't know if some of you knew this about the mobile app. It's supposed to be able to, or maybe you weren't. What the heck?
Here are some of the...
What the fuck? Tell me that's not Bart Simpson's as Timmy Turner in Fairy Odd Parents. Bart Turner. Turner Simpson. That sounds like a famous person. Or Timmy Simpson. No, Turner Simpson. That sounds like a famous person. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I do be watching a lot of that random Simpson stuff and all that. It's pretty interesting, you know. It talks about episodes and stuff. Yeah, my YouTube content I watch is more grown up. Don't worry, I'm still not from my roots just yet. What should I say right there? I still do watch Minecraft from time to time. I still want to play Minecraft, but until I get the laptop from Jamesia in August, it's not looking too good on me playing Minecraft. Until then. The laptop, now as far as that goes, it is looking pretty good. Me and Jamesia have been back and forth about it, and we just been, you know, saying a few things about it, and she hasn't tried to be like, oh, well, no, that's not going to happen. They just kind of got to wait. But if she don't get her bonus from Line Times, she said they've been decent, so it shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check out day 9 of the short series. Until I get my laptop, and I explain in detail about the line times and the bonus of how that could affect the laptop. But I guess if you're wondering, I'll go ahead and tell you. Well, basically, if the line times don't get down, Jamesia doesn't get a bonus. And she was using that bonus to get her daughter's new laptop, which, you know, from there that means that if she don't get that, then I can't get the laptop. So that is why line times play a big part of this. But that all depends if she gets it. The Trump phone, I've heard about that. It's supposed to be like an iPhone or something. I also do watch this Bruce Stu guy. He's pretty funny too, but I haven't watched him a whole lot. I haven't even watched Tia Weston a whole lot recently. I might get back into it eventually. It just ain't interesting me. The Steam's Hams edits I watch. Today I've watched a pretty good bit of Dank Pods. He does like all the old Android and phones and stuff, and like calls them like nuggets and stuff. Like these stupid nuggets. They really did include a nugget for $1. You got a nugget phone. They're like really old phones that are excuse me, but they're shit. their camera probably sucks harder than, you know what? I'm not gonna finish that sentence. That just don't sound right. Well, it sucks harder than a vacuum cleaner. I don't think there's nothing bad about that. But I guess I will let you guys go for now. I'll keep you guys updated on anything that happens, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright. Now you're at work. I'm waiting. Granddad's on his way. He's gonna try and get me home because Dad's coming home today. So he wants to try to get me home before he gets home. I'm also gonna get rent money for this week. I'm trying to figure some things out. I need to get my license because otherwise driving, it's not really gonna happen if I don't. Now, I just need to figure some things out. And surprisingly enough, it's also possible that I could be an uncle now. You're thinking, what? Well, that would mean, yes, Jordan, they don't know for sure, but they might have a child. They don't know for sure yet. Long story that I'm not going to talk about, but that makes them think they could, but they don't know for sure yet. They're going to get it checked out here soon. But that means Granddad might be a great-grandfather. And Mom and Dad will be Grandpa and Grandma. What the hell? What, Granddad V2, but it's Dad? What the hell? But then yet, Granddad's on his way? What the frick? But yeah, that might be happening. And now I'm tied to the brothers cover. Oh my goodness. Only uncles I know of is the brothers comeback. Which all fell apart when Heather left. But, and I have an idea why, but I'm not going to say it. Because I don't want to talk. I don't want to mention it. Because if it's not true, then I start up stuff for nothing. I don't know if it's true, but yeah, that might be happening. Also, I'm trying to get my license still. No updates on that yet. Still waiting to hear back. Well, I heard back about the driving thing. My only worry is everything in that course is done online. But my only worry is that, so to speak, like when I go to do the actual driving part, like where the instructors take you driving and stuff in Spring Hill, which is where a lot of the grub hubbing took place, I'm not gonna have a way to get up there. Unironically, I'm going there to learn to drive, but I don't have a ride up there. That's funny. Jordan didn't think he was going to be able to drive either, and he did. So now it's my turn to shock the world and drive like a normal person at good speeds and stuff. And we're not going to Tunica this time. And one day I'll be driving and it won't be nothing to me no more. For the first little bit, it's like it's going to be exciting but nerve-wracking. I'm going to be so nervous. Probably. you know, I do have a little experience with driving, considering driving down those roads where them neighborhoods were, and parking lots and to the mailbox and back. So I've got some experience, but, and you know, I've done okay. But you know, a lot of things about driving is you got to maintain your lane, and with this car, it's got a lot of issues. So I'd have to maintain my lane with it doing all the jerking and stuff. Not only that, loud truck, I gotta get back and forth to work. So that means I'm gonna be coming up this way, but with a vehicle. So it's gonna be a lot different. You know, I'll have to stop middle of the road when it clears up, shoot across like this car. But that's a Nissan too, unironically. Once again, it'll be with Thunder Verano probably. So yeah, once I get the hang of it, I don't think it'll be too hard. I figured out how to drive. It's just actually getting out on the road, so it's going to be a little nervous. Made me a little nervous. But it's time I do, because Mom and Dad, I don't want to say it like this, but their health is getting worse. Look at that truck. Soon Mom's not going to be able to do anything. And Dad, as for Dad, well, he already probably done talked to me and accepting the fact that he might never drive again, so yeah. Even though his brother does, so why couldn't he? If he had a truck, he said he claims he probably could drive it. But yeah, there's a lot going on right now. But I'm gonna work towards getting my actual license, so I'll be driving out on these roads here soon. Might not be able to record for a little bit, although it's possible I could, like, say get here early and then sit in the car and like record then. But until I get a phone mount, there won't be no montages of me driving. So yeah, that's gonna be a little weird. Perhaps I will actually take a Tunica trip with just me and you guys, like I said in this. I haven't released that. Well, actually, Project 17 does have it, but in the song I said just a trip with me and you guys. I've done some more work to the song since that whole ordeal. I've auto-tuned it, and it's like almost like what is it? What's it called? It's called auto pitch in BandLab, but I almost like auto-tuned it, so to speak. That's basically what it is. It's BandLab's version of it, where it corrects my voice to be the right pitch. But yeah, I've sort of like corrected it and stuff. So yeah, you'll have to wait for the granddad trip for that. Also, I might get out of the courts with it. I'm gonna be getting my 850 here soon. Like I said, I've got the site. I just ain't got no invoices to apply for. I'm still waiting to get them. But yeah, there's a lot that's going on right now. A lot is changing. And with them having a kid on the way, the whole me and Jordan plan, yeah, shove that out the fucking window. It's not guaranteed though, but if it is, then yeah. And that means I've either got two options. I live by myself, or I continue to live with mom and dad. Well, the most of you would probably be saying, well, just keep it the way you are and then y'all can move out and all this other stuff. Well, we could do that. But we could also, what I could do is lay low for a while, save up the money. Yes, I might have a big bank account. Also, I can pay off my loan. So I won't have to pay on that no more. Save up. Perhaps save up enough to pay off the loan. Like have Jordan take me to Advanced Financial and just pay it off. I'll have enough for all my bills, maybe even a few little extra things. And once I do all that, once I pay off the loan, well, then I'm going to be debt free. The next thing is my license. Once I get my license, I'll be out of the courts. So once I do all that, I'll be free from any legal or financial setbacks of the tragedy. But the next step is the Thunder Verano. Well, I get the part with Thunder Verano, get the control arm fixed on the driver's side, get it realigned, get the new tires put on it. Yeah, I can worry about the paint job later, but get all the important stuff fixed on it. And change it up. So yeah, that's what I need to do. So if you need like a quick recap, is might be an uncle. I need to get my license, possibly save up money to pay off the loan, fix Thunder Verano, which would therefore erase the tragedy. And if I get my license, that's going to take the courts out because, well, I have, oh, there he is. Well, I have, you know, my license, so I was legal now, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Back. Still no one here yet, but I just got off the phone with Dad. He's still at the hospital. Mom's moving to the nursing home today, so just found that out too. So yeah, this cat is hungry. Look at it. But I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right. A bit different. It's the third time trying this. Got some biscuits above. They're almost done. But we're gonna make hamburger biscuits. Where did the idea come from? Unironically, my dad brought it up, but it came from, yes, Hardee's, where I work. That's not why I'm doing this, but it's where it came from. And unironically, I'm editing this at like 10:16 p.m. So unironically, that's where I just came from too when editing this. I closed. Making sure the angles good. Yeah, that works. So first, a little butter. This is my dad's way to do it. Put a little butter on it. Not too much though, because I did it last time. It's too much. Yes, it was huge, but it was too much. Spoon. Throw a little bit of this butter. You're hot to do it. That might be too high. Sizzle a lot. Have a top-down view like I do outside with the grill. I have nowhere to stick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 of the burger. I don't think we could fit all 3, can we? No, we might could. Yeah, we can. Put the lid on it. And let it simmer. And let's start cooking. Yeah, well, that's going on. I gotta wash all this stuff. And wash this plate so I can plate everything. You gotta always clean up your area. I'm not too good about that, but I'm trying to work on it. Is that good? Got a weird dressing. Like a blueberry dressing. You want your regular one though, don't you? Yep. That is good. Yeah, it's sweet too. The whole idea is to yeah. A plate full. You take it in the salad, so that's what I was talking about. What salad? Yeah. You got some kind of blueberry feta salad? I don't know. That's what it's called. I don't know if it's good or not. If you guys have tried. Yeah, never heard of it.
You never made it.
Biscuits are done.
Like you never made it?
No, I haven't ever made it. Sometimes you gotta, well, when you got a hot pan you're working with, it's complicated sometimes. That's not what I meant to do. Open these bad boys up. Oh, what you doing? Gotta pull the pan off first. The pan is hot. I do need this spatula though. Yeah, be careful, especially in my house. Unfortunately, we do have bugs. It's nasty. Try not to let them get in it. They don't get no food. We don't want them here, but they're here.
I don't think they were filling them out.
Is that the bottom or is that the top?
Pete, it's time, my friends.
I need to get down and dress up.
Find these times.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm excited. Are you excited? Let's do it.
Take a look at our burger. We're starting to get a brown. And maybe just a little bit longer. Smash them down a little bit so that way they can cook. You don't want to smash them down too much though, that'll get rid of all the flavor. That's one mistake people make when making burgers. My dad told me that is if you smash them down too much, all the flavor comes out of it. I mean, unless you're making like a smash burger or something, that's a little bit different. If you're making a smash burger, then you're supposed to smash it, but otherwise, no. A little bit something different I decided to do. The last time I did something similar to this was well, the debate goes between episode, I think it was episode 28 when I did that breakfast bowl hack, and then episode 12 when I showed the fudge being made, which was a long time ago.
Yeah? You're welcome.
Yeah, so I haven't done a lot of cooking stuff, so thought I might as well do another one.
I'm gonna get you some out there.
I do got work later today, so I'll be closing at Hardee's, ironically. So, yeah, closing the building up. Look at these juicy burgers. I have to give you guys a look at them since we are doing this cooking. Okay, they're starting to brown up a bit. They're not done yet though. Okay. You're gonna do with the lid back on them, and then just wait. If only you knew the setup I used to make this happen. Yes. Right. And it's still wanting to be iffy. You gotta be real careful with it. There we go. We do got our biscuits all ready to go. All we're doing is cooking the hamburgers. But yeah, you can do this with hamburgers. You can probably do it with hot dogs. Hot dogs would be more like bologna, but yeah. Thought I would show you doing some breakfast. Not a lot of things I showed about that in Life Upgrades. And the only thing I've showed this episode is me being here by myself. So if I was here for an extended period of time, you know, I'd have to do stuff like this. So I gotta figure it out. So I thought I might as well season me up some burgers, put me in some biscuits, oven off, and yeah, make some breakfast. But what did you guys eat? What is your guys' favorite breakfast meal? I don't know if this one's my favorite, but it's a good one. But what is your guys' favorite breakfast meal? Comment below. It's hard to say what mine is. I really don't know. This one's one of the good ones. But, 'cause I tried it one time with homemade hamburgers, so unfortunately this time I'm using frozen ones. But, did it with homemade ones and it was delicious. I mean, I probably couldn't get down for a breakfast platter with like chicken or something, you know. Not necessarily at Hardee's, it could be homemade or something. I'll let these start to brown up. And for that, I'm going to leave the lid off of it so some of the juices evaporate. And then it'll brown up. It hasn't really started to brown up yet. Like the meat itself is like brown instead of like pink, but it's not like got any crispy edges in it. What you would want to see on a burger. What partially makes it good. I was working with what I got. I used the last little bit of Worcestershire sauce to make this, so you know, we'll have to get some more. I did put another seasoning on there that I wanted to show it, but I forgot. I didn't remember to do it until I started cooking. I didn't get what you get. I'm showing something, so yeah. I also got me a Kroger exclusive Mountain Dew. You know, I was gonna do food reviews, but as many times as I've tried to do it, my episodes get canceled. I just don't know anymore. I can't really do a food review of this. I've had it. I can do a quick review and tell you what I think about this. It's a Kroger exclusive. We had tried Kroger's to go shopping. They're too expensive, but did land on something. Their orange juice is not the only thing that's worth it, but I guess they had the ice cream $5.99 buy one get one. But what do I rate this? I've tried it. Do I prefer it hot or cold? Well, cold, obviously. Can I rate it on taste? It's a 3.5. You know, it's pretty good, but it's not the best thing. On presentation, like color and stuff, I'd give it like a 2. It just looks like Sprite, so there's nothing really crazy to look at. I'm usually 7-Up's known for having all the different colors and stuff, and this one don't. So, an overall rating of 7.5 or 5.5 out of 10. Is it Thunderburks approved? Well, yeah, it is, but you know, if you had other options, I would definitely look at them. It's not disgusting, but you know, it's not the best. It's like okay at best, mid. So yeah, you could get it and try it, and it's decent, but you know, if you had a lot of other options, I would definitely go for something else. Like maybe a Coke or a Pepsi or Dr. Pepper instead. Alright, maybe even try that Dirty Mountain Dew. It rated higher. I had done a rating on it, but it got canceled. I need to take a B-roll of that. Of the 7-Up. I might not even take a B-roll, it's just a quick review. I only do B-rolls if I've tried it with ratings and stuff. That's more like just a quick review, so I might just leave it to as simple as a talk. Like, this is as done as we're gonna get it. I'm not gonna give up just yet. Let them cook there for a little bit. See if I can't brown them up a bit. And here is a montage of browning them up. So I proceeded to just wait there, and we browned them up. You know, I waited by the freezer. I don't know why, it felt good. So yeah, and yeah, now they're brown. All right, I guess that's good enough. I'm starting to see a crispy edge. Let's plate them up. Well, too late to say that. That's what I'm already doing. Getting all the juice out of this now. So we're gonna plate these up, eat them, and watch episode 38. I haven't watched it yet. We had a good idea on it. And that, my friends, is hamburger biscuits. But I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, I used AI to generate this. Where did the fourth one come from? I never got to eat that one. What? Where's it at? I want it. What the hell? And there's even fried eggs on the biscuits now. Except for one of them. What? I thought about putting fried eggs on them, but I said that'd probably be too much. Well, AI suggested I should have. I thought, what better way to bring the two series together than do what I do in the short series and life upgrades. You might already know this part. No. Montage. Well, what comes next? What comes next in the shorts? None other than... That's right. It's time for tomatoes and lettuce. But this time in life upgrades in full screen mode. I don't know if I should say it or the shorts will say it for you. We gotta go slice it. Chop down here. I'm gonna head that way. And get a little floppy. One look at the system before the change. Look at that. You got this. You got that over there. I do. Fries. We also got that. I don't know if any of that's gonna change. There's dishes. Yeah, you remember what the back of the other store looked like? Mop. All the supplies. In the corner where everything happens. With it being the... Oh no. Does this mean you get to watch me make an order? If you're gonna order food, we'll find out. But if he does. Oh, shit. What do you get? Just a glass of water? Yeah, that's two people in a row. They just come in here for drinks. One of them just got water, which is free. Well, I guess it is hot out. Gotta have something to drink. But, it's time to core those tomatoes. You know what we do in the shorts. Grab the trash can. I can make it a little bit longer now. That's life upgrades. The cart in front. And if I grab the pitter first, put the cart in front and cue the montage. Of course, they give me the piece I hate putting on. I was gonna say this is how the shorts look, but in the longer life upgrades format, the screen size and it being with the episode, and well, things are drug out a little bit more than the shorts where I'm stuck into an entire 3-minute episode. But this is a whole life upgrades episode, which limits me to 12 hours, but it's whatever my computer can hold, so still onto that one. I could have run the other one a little bit better. But I guess I'll see you in the next one, Pete. If you guys don't remember what the old POS system looks like, here it is. You know, you got your classics. Just everything. I gotta get some labels. So, but I'll see you in the next one, Pete. Alright guys, I am back. We're doing a go check the mail. Because I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff that might be changing. Well, for a little bit, mine's one headlight dirtier than the other one. One of them looks brand new, one of them looks dirty. That's weird. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff. Well, basically, house open. Look inside. That's where Eric used to be. Hold on a second. About thought I was gonna have to run back and use the bathroom. Had this sharp stomach pain, but it passed, so I'm hoping I can hold out because I literally just did. And what the fuck? There come the neighbors. There goes the neighbors. Well, basically, is to figure out how this moving plan is going to work with my money. It's looking like we're going to be sticking to the original plan that's when I started getting the money. And I'm just going to have to move out with mom and dad and find somewhere. It's not going to be great, but it'll be better than here. If you're wondering what I'm talking about by great, I don't mean the house. I mean the fact that I'm still going to have to stay with my parents. You know, they are a lot of work, so yeah. The house, I don't know. It could be real nice. And I'm still trying to get my license, and then I can get that sorted out. But basically, the more I walk, the more my stomach hurts. I just used the bathroom. Why do I gotta go again? Well, I'm already down here. So I might as well finish. But basically, what am I going to do with my money? Well, to that question, we're going to get a house. It's going to be out of here. It will enter a new phase of life upgrades, whether it be with Jordan or in another house. Phase 2 is going to happen. I don't know how, but it's going to happen. I haven't gotten notice of my check yet. Like I said, I got my invoice, but no notice of my check yet. It is hot out here. No notice, nothing like that. What is it? I think 64 cents on the stamp. Now what do we got? I need to hurry up so I can get back to the bathroom. I thought that was the Tunica thing. What the fuck? What do we got? get back home so I can use the bathroom. My stomach is not too happy with me not going before I leave. I didn't know I had to though. Also, I'm not too happy with myself. I was going to leave the key again. Thunder around. It'll be ruined. Oh. But we're planning on getting a house. We're looking at over $2,000 to $3,000 in income that we're allowing for rent. So I did some math. There was one that said like 3,000 something, and in my head with just rent plus $850 is like 2,600. Although we do got a lot for electricity and lights because they're probably not included. Well, there's a good bit of range of houses you can find for around $2,000 a month. Well, if we could cross that, then that leaves us with $500 to $600 for lights and water. So if lights and water aren't fucking gouging, we might be alright. That just means turn a light off when you're not using it. You know, be more considerate. Here, we don't pay the electricity. They pay a set amount for all the trailers and set amount for water. There, you pay your own. So, you just gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. And, yeah. I want to, we'll just, have to do something soon. Not sure what yet, but we are about to enter phase 2. But I'll see you in the next one, people. Well, let's be real. I've done nothing today. And, hold on, I'll be right back. Actually, show this in the actual video. Hey, I'm gonna show it my actual video. But, we've been pretty busy. With the whole moving thing I was talking about earlier, which I'm fixing to explain more in detail. And we've been pretty busy cleaning things up for it. But, excuse me. Cat went inside. Like I said, my stomach's been... Oh God, that one was bad. My stomach's been upset all day, so... Yeah, there goes that. I'm off tomorrow too, but so also day 27 will be here. Day 28, maybe Hardee's, but I don't know. And that's gonna lead me to my next thing before I talk more about the moving. I might be getting a new job. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I can't quit Hardee's yet. And I'm gonna be taking a big undertaking if I do this. You know, to the point where I don't know. Big guy like me, it's not exactly easy to do like hard construction work. So I'm going to be taking a big undertaking. But if this goes well, the outcome will be a lot more money in my bank account, even including the $850. Because the $850, if you didn't know, if you did, well, you knew. But if not, basically, you could be the CEO of Microsoft you're still gonna get that money. You could be Bill Gates, Steve Jobs at Apple, which he's dead, but point blank, Donald Trump. And if you were in the system, you would still get that $850 till you're 23. Although they're not 23, they're old, but if they were younger, when they were younger, I don't know if this program existed or not, probably not. Back then they didn't do a lot of stuff for foster care children. It was a lot about, what the hell? There was a lot more about, really nothing. That's why a lot of things nowadays are different. People have it a little... Well, if you guys are still wondering about my situation, well, it goes down a little bit like this. Some of you may be confused on my foster care situation because you're like, I thought these were your real parents, Shane, or Thunderbergs, and, well, they are. But if you don't know, I've probably mentioned this, but long story short, like I said, when we was homeless, we got put in the system. After we got put in the system, I came back home before I was 18. Well, then you wouldn't get it. We didn't age out, but I was on a trial home visit until I did age out. And then when I was 18, I was told I couldn't get the money because I didn't age out. But long story short, I did come back home. These are my real parents. But yeah, I had aged out when I was in East Tennessee, and then came back, but I was on a home trial visit until I aged out. So whoever did that, thank you. A bit easier. Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. Hey, he looks familiar. I feel like I know him from somewhere. I don't know where though. But you could probably get it a lot easier nowadays. Like aging out of foster care, they literally give you free money until you're 23. When they said free money, I was thinking, oh, there's some kind of catch. You gotta, well, partially there is, but not in a way you might think. The catch is you gotta have a job, and you gotta be working at least 40 hours a week, or 20 hours a week. That's the catch. Literally, that's it. 20 hours a week, and you gotta have a job. What's more to that? Nothing. And with a job, you'd still be getting money. You would be making money from that job. So you'd be getting that money. And now who's donkey is that? Now this became a problem. You will see later in this clip, because yeah, it got pretty bad, and the lady even did something at the end. Just got almost chased, but I guess they have an invisible barrier, so they don't go any further. Hopefully, that one I'm not so sure about. I don't know why they're coming this way. Okay, no, they're going that way. They're like circling around their house and then going that way. At least I hope. I don't know who lets dogs loose if we move, and we shouldn't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's going to be very different. I'm taking on a big undertaking, but about the money, yeah, you're going to get it. And there is no catch other than the fact you got to have a job and work 20 hours a week. They're still just going from house to house, roaming around. You gotta work 20 hours a week at a job, and you will literally get the money. And you gotta be in the Bright Futures program, which is literally just someone coming to talk to you at least once a month. And in fact, it's the one that I knew, Ziggy, the one from when we lived here, which she was not a very bad person, you know. She's pretty good. Unironically, she went out for surgery again. I hope it all goes well. I guess they're still working on it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is going to be a big guy, pounds, trying to do construction. That's not exactly going to go well for me. At least not for a while. After a few days, after a few weeks, I might get used to it, and it might not be so bad, but I'll probably even lose weight, which then in turn will make it that much easier. Oh, yeah, they're going that way, down where that trailer is. But the thing is, until then, it's going to be some of the roughest days of work I ever had. I swear to you, I'm going to be going home tired, not wanting to do nothing. And with mom and dad, there's always something to be done. Yeah. Jordan did say he would pick me up, you know. He would take me to work, so I'd have a ride to work, and it would be Jordan. He even said, like, you know, because, well, we get a lunch break. This isn't Hardee's, so you don't get a meal. I would set aside $100 a week or so, and he would even drive me to wherever we go to eat. So, you know, if I wanted to do an early morning video clip and life upgrades or the short, you know, I could, because it would be Jordan, and we got to go to his house, which his house is literally right up the road from here, so it wouldn't take him long to get there. Right up the road from where Jordan's staying, which is her dad's apartment. And then right up the road from here, which is, I think he literally lives on like a street by the gas station where I walk to. Where that four-way intersection is by the gas station, that street that runs along it's called Casey Lane. Runs along the street right there. But literally, I think he lives like off of that road, which is literally like right over there. But he's probably closer to me than he is my brother, but he's not that far. But yeah, this might also help with our moving. You know how much we were looking at with just my Hardee's job? We're looking at over an extra $3,000 that we could put towards a house, or at least $2,600 if I did my $2,600 if I did. Yeah, you could already hear in the background and tell things were starting to escalate with those dogs just roaming around and terrorizing other dogs. My other calculations. Oh, that must be the owner. I heard her say a few things and they come running. But $2,600 if you count, or if you just do rent and then the $850, it's like $2,600. But if you do, apparently, if I did this right, if you do all the money that we have, which I guess would include for any extras too, so we couldn't use all of it, but some of it. And then you got to think lights and water, so yeah. Then we'd be looking at about $3,000 a month. If I take this job on, you can go ahead and throw another $1,600 in there. I'm on, which is like the Hardee's job, and then a little bit extra. Yeah. And now they're going that way. And if the neighbor's dog's out and the one that tried to eat the cat, it's not going to be too fun for them. But I don't think they're mean, because if they were mean, they'd be trying to attack me right now. They're just literally just walking around randomly. They are make me a little nervous though. But I feel if they was gonna attack me, they would have came straight for me. They wouldn't have just like mope around and just keep walking around. I think they're just walking around like I am. Except they're dogs, so they don't know how to pull out a camera and record life upgrades. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to record when you're walking, so I guess they could be just regular walking, but look at the view. It's a little bit hard to tell on this camera. If you had my iPhone camera, you would definitely be able to tell it. In fact, the short. Yes, we're going to record the view for the short. You're going to have to check out day 26 once it releases. But I'll give you the view that I was talking about from Life Upgrades. Look at this view. This is the one I was talking about from Life Upgrades. It's kind of weird. Like this weird lighting on the trailers and stuff on like our old house and stuff. I'm recording Life Upgrades, so this was the view. That was the view. Oh, she found the dogs. Oh shit. Are you talking about them dogs? Yeah, I don't know either. I was recording a YouTube video. I was just walking around the corner and they just started coming up on me.
Yeah, they tried to act like they were going to attack my dog.
They came from like over there.
Do you think they're dogs that live here, or they're just like roaming?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Me either. All right, thank you.
No problem. Wow. They're starting to become a problem. I don't know whose they are, but somebody better get to them or the pound will get called. I'm sure eventually. I can't sit over there, remember that. I don't know whose dogs they are. I've never seen them. That white one looks a little familiar, but the brown one I've never seen. So whoever it is, if they live over here, they better get them gathered up. We got people going around asking about it. It's like they're causing trouble to other animals more than other people. There's one of them. The brown one. We better get on somewhere. You better go on back home. I'm just saying. It's not going to end too well. Not by me, but people are asking. People are asking. And eventually, when that happens, the right person is notified, and guess what? The pound gets called. There's literally, I know this is disgusting, on the dumpster door, there's a sticker that says, if you have animals, you know, keep them fenced up or the pound could get called. So, if it gets to the right person and they know about that, they probably might call the pound. And then guess what? It's roundup time. Or you better hope the owners find out before that it happens and they get them back inside. Because, I mean, to be honest, the dog is not harming anybody, but it's going towards other like dogs and cats and whatnot. See, look, it's not harming anybody, but it's just going toward like other animals more than causing a disturbance. Could potentially harm them. Not really harming anybody, but more like other people's dogs and stuff, and getting them riled up and maybe trying to harm them. Yeah, no, that woman was walking around asking about it. But yeah, you saw the view in the short, and you could definitely see the view. It was like weird. The lighting's a lot better on my iPhone. Here comes the other dog. Uh-oh. Wow, you got people getting out.
Get your ass over here.
Uh-oh.
Get your ass.
Well, they're not happy.
Get your ass. Ah, go.
They are not happy. But anyway, that's not why I'm out here, so I'm not going to mind that. But they are not happy. Seems like they didn't know they got out. That's definitely their dogs. The fact they can talk to them like that and they're not going to try and bite them. All their dogs have turned on their owners. So, I mean, you never know. Was she trying to come? She's trying to tackle her. Oh, she was trying to come this way. Because I didn't do nothing. I wasn't the one asking about him anyway. It was some lady. I was just telling her what happened. But, yeah, so. Okay, why is she coming this way? What the hell? I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, she was just wondering if I'd texted the landlord or something like that about the dogs. No, but I bet you that other lady did. She probably did, but she was going to thank him because, well, I guess they didn't know they got out, and then when she texted them, they immediately flew out the house. They didn't even as much as to get in their car to go no further than that, just to get the dogs back in. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. So they definitely did not know that their dogs was out, because as soon as they found out, they frickin' full-on investigating mode, full-on dog catcher mode, but before the actual dog catchers get here, so you know they don't get pounded. But and then eventually, unfortunately, if nobody claims them, then they get put down. So that's not good. I guess if you get in the pound, either you claim them or the animal shelter takes them, and then they give somebody time to adopt them. But eventually, if you don't adopt them, then they get put down. That's why it's always good to save an animal from the animal shelter. And I'm not even just saying this. Patches was from the animal shelter. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a bunch of older episodes, because, like, really, like, I don't think I even ever mentioned it. If I did, it would probably be 4.75 if I did. If I did. And, yeah, that was 2 years ago. Patches is 2 years old. In human years. So, yeah. Yeah, you know that was a long time ago. So, yeah. But anyway, this money I should be getting soon. I haven't gotten any invoices yet. I'm working with Jordan's caseworker right now until mine gets back, Ziggy, but she don't know nothing yet. I haven't heard from Loretta yet, and which is the one that's supposed to be working on it. She was the original one that got me set up with all this. But I've got the account, I just ain't got nothing in there. Like, I can't sign for anything. I literally, it says I have 0 invoices, so that means I ain't got nothing. I got an account, but nothing in there. So what I have to do is wait. But if I get this construction job and it works out, which I hope it does if I do, otherwise I'm out of a job again and with no ride to get another job, then I'm going to be bringing home probably about at least $500-600 on a bad week, or $300 to $400 on a bad week, which is like a Hardee's check on a bad week. That's like a good Hardee's check. And on a good week, I'm looking at $800-900. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Probably about another $850, but that's like every week, including the $850 that I would get from the state. You got what's from mom and dad's money, you know, they're $1,967. They're $1,967, you know, $1,967. And then my, like, gargantuous $3,000, what the hell? How do I make that much? What the fuck? And I'm still living in a trailer park? Fuck that. $3,000 in income alone? What the fuck? And then they're like almost $2,000. That's like almost $6,000 that we're making in income. Yes, we're making almost nearly over half of 6 figures. Or 5 figures. We're almost making 5-figure salary. At least about half of it. When that happens, we get out of here and we get into like one of those good houses. You probably pay about $2,000 a month, but we would have it. But then you got lights and water. You pay that, and then all the regular bills that we've already got. The lights, water, like the internet, my phone bill, CapCut, Epidemic Sound, their phone bill, like Netflix, Prime Video, all their little things. YouTube Premium for me. Just a bunch of stuff. BandLab. I mean, if I'm making that much money, fucking BandLab Max. We're gonna try it out and see if it's worth the Moises Pro price. Hell, I might even say fuck it and buy it for a year. I just, I don't know. Let me go on a project. See if I get because right now Max is only on a yearly. Please let me know if you remember the Tunica Trip X Brother scumbag. Here it is if you don't. Oh no, I kind of changed it a bit, but this is what it is. That's like Tunica. Actually, it'd be better if I just... Hold on, I gotta do a transition. And now you hear it in there. I want to try it retuned. Similar sound. I want to do retune. Heard. Huh? Wait, what does that do? Heard. Oh, it puts them together. Whipping it up, y'all. You. Look at that. I don't know where that is. You can check out the Tragedy. I spent a couple nights there. Yo, that actually looks good. What the heck? Yeah, he told me he was making that. That's my brother for you. He was cooking. I was cooking earlier. I cooked me and Dad some, I guess, poor man's Philly cheesesteak. I use hamburger. Hey, but it was not bad. I didn't do cheese. You know I don't like cheese, so I just put some ketchup in mine and used some of the chips I bought at that discount store. Check out that day. What day was it? It was one of them. I ain't on no time constraint. I've got all the time I need. Day 24, literally that right there. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but you know what? This occasion is a little bit different. Here is day 24 in Life Upgrades, the entire short. I'll download it like episode 1. Alright. I'm gonna start day 24. Dad is back home, so I'm not here by myself anymore. Kinda enjoyed it, kinda didn't. I was bleeding, but I morally did, but let's see what this day brings. I do got work later. Gonna make me a little breakfast, but it's gonna be a little bit different. But she got Life Upgrades. Just got all this stuff right here. No, not the drinks. All these black bags. Take a guess in the comments how much it's gonna cost. $30? $50? Oh, what if this was a Shocky? It was all $16.75. Sight with a more familiar bird. Chuck is back. And so am I. Not sure what is going on here, but something's not good. I think I'm gonna call it here for day 24. Let's be real, I'm gonna be here the rest of the night, so yeah. I hope for better for day 25. I mentioned, here it is. It's called Bargain and Breakfast. This. Actually, it'd be better if I showed it. So, here it is. Okay, you saw that. It had the shorts UI. I tried to clear the screen. Yeah. I've been watching gameplays. I thought I better show it. I'm trying to use the retune feature in Bandland. I can't find it. Auto pitch. Did they get rid of it? Where's BandLab Max? Hold on, guys. Like they're hiding the settings from me. Daily budget. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta pay to boost your song. No. I've got Pro for like, I don't know, a month, so. Dang. All my songs I post on Bandland are like old songs. Damn. What's that thing on? This shit, if I want to switch over, I've got 2 profile pictures. I've got Life Upgrades and Minecraft in this one. This one's just called You. What the fuck? Voice trainer. I don't really like that. Song starters AI. Come on, where is the retune button? I want the retune feature. Where is it? Yeah, I sort of modified the Six Flags song, but you won't hear it right there if it's a bit. Yeah, I've been using the auto-tune feature for a lot of stuff. It's like, or auto-pitch, it's like auto-tune basically. It makes my voice go from, actually I'll show you. So, I'm going to sing in BandLab, and I'm going to freeze. I'm actually going to, use a song. Let me think of which one. I might use this. Oh no, this one's already got. I'll just use. What if I take this? Oh shoot, I paused it. I was trying to show y'all what the auto-tune sounds like. It'd be better if I did this. Here is the same thing I was saying. The just fall off windshield wipers. The second part of V1. Here's the non-auto-tune version. Turn on the windshield wipers and they just fall off. Open the door and the door just slides right off. And here is the auto-tuned version of that same exact lines. Turn on the windshield wipers and they just fall off. Open the door and the door just slides right off. This is the 6.5. We're gonna have some fun. You see it? Hey, there's the retune.
Wait, what's this?
So you have to bring up the headphone thing. So you have to bring up the, what is it? Yeah, here's the retune button. But it's only on yearly right now. But I am on a pro, so yes, it's called BandLab Pro now. Now it's called Band, and the new like Pro, which would be Moises Pro and like Moises Premium, the Pro for BandLab, which is now called BandLab Max. Yes, they are copying iPhone. They probably will get sued. No, I'm kidding. They probably won't. There's no legal rights to that title, like Pro and Pro Max. But it's just what they call it. Like, I'm sure there's other people that call it that. But yeah, we've been talking out here for a minute. It's been about 30 minutes. Holy crap! It's the longest Life Upgrades clip I've had running for a long time. I remember when I used to come out here for that long and I would just sit here and talk about whatever. Like I would go over there and I'd talk about, well, I could go over there. Can't go to the spot, but I would go to the spot and we would just sit there and we would be talking about the weird grill at the store across town, and you know, this guy said the grill was weird and I don't know. And I kind of get what he's saying now, though, you know, consider I work at that store now. But at the time, it was when I was working at the one right over here. But, you know, I work at that store now, so I can kind of see what he means by weird. Like, the grill at the store I used to work at, it's like flat surface, but the one over there, like when you try to make the eggs try to roll off. Especially you got that one corner where the eggs are, like in the very, very far corner, a lot of the eggs try to roll off, and then when you go to fold the eggs, it's like real thin because, like, I'm pretty sure 70% of the egg mix rolled off the grill, and like the other 20% or the other 30% solidified before it rolled off the grill. Seemed like towards the middle and stuff it's alright, but the eggs try to connect. But you know, there's ways around that. I try not to use that side. Like the way I make eggs, there's different ways to make folded eggs. Some people just slap like 4 of them on there and then put them in the tray and whatnot. The way I do it is I do like the first batch. Sometimes if I decide I don't care about dealing with that side, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. I'll fold 6 eggs. I used to do 9, but I was told to only do 6 at a time. I'll do 6 eggs. I'll fold them up accordingly. Sometimes they don't look the greatest though, as I do it too soon. But I'll fold them. I'll do 6 eggs, and then I'll pile them in the corner where the bad side is, and then I'll just do a couple batches of 4 in the 4 other spots, and then take this big pile of eggs, these big 1 to 2 piles of eggs, and it fills up the container. But yeah, this is the longest life upgrades I have recorded. I haven't recorded life upgrades in a minute. I'm trying to think of the last good clip I got. I think it was the end of episode 35. You did get that one clip when I was talking about going to Buc-ee's. I never did. But yeah, I might be taking on a bigger job. Give it a few days. I'm off tomorrow from Hardee's. If I ain't heard nothing by the time come Wednesday morning, well, unfortunately, then I'm going to have to go back to work at Hardee's. But if I hear something for them, he did say give him a couple of days, so it might not be Wednesday. I might still work for a little bit. But maybe I could even show some life upgrades or something in there. I don't even know. Did he respond to my message? Yes.
Yeah, I made homemade garlic cheesy bread. It turned out pretty good. Isabel likes it. She's the pickiest, so that's good.
If you don't know, that's Cowgirl for life.
Whipping it up, y'all.
Yeah, we all know that's true. But I'm glad it turned out well. Yeah, he's at home right now. Oh, he just popped up. Oh, he's saying something. Low for real. The phone is trying to get me to go back to BandLab. What the frick? Watch it on the iPhone if you click that. Whoa, we're back in Life Upgrades Renegade Parody Concepts to the Six Flags trip. That's like all one word. Whenever iPhone exports it as one word. Look at that. Look at that. All just one word. Like, what the heck? And there's the retune button that I was looking, but it's only yearly, so unfortunately I can't. It's like $165. I got $18 to my name, and I gotta give Laura, the biscuit woman, like 20 at the end of the week, so that's just to get me to work. Although he's suggesting I'll work over there. We'll see what happens. That obviously means I may not stay to see the big system upgrade, unfortunately, but I'll have more money on the table. So then who needs a Hardy system upgrade when you got a Thunder? Why is this thing lag? Okay, let me try that again. Who needs a Hardee's upgrade, system upgrade, when you got a Thunderbird system upgrade? Okay, now the lighting's weird. What the frick? Never mind. You get the point. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. You always know what this means when you see this in life upgrades, and it's no different today. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I was trying to run it for 2 hours, but my space is getting limited. So I'm not going to be able to do that, but I hope for better in the next episode. Peace. I hope you're ready for the next one. Look at my life and the time I had. Look at the struggles, look at my dad. Look at my mom just a little bit more. Look at my brother, we're all letting go. We're waiting on people to come back. We're waiting on the love, that's why, baby. And I'll see you in the next one.